What up, YouTube? Please forgive me, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I got a video here for you guys. Have you guys heard of the €1 house in Europe? There's a few countries doing it. I believe Italy is like on the forefront of this €1 house or $1 house. Portugal, I'm not sure if they have a few going. I have to think of the other ones, but this video is focused on Italy. I know that that one's the most popular, and there's been a lot of Americans moving overseas taking advantage of that. So yeah, so I wanted to touch on that. I think it's a pretty good idea. Basically, you need to be able to have money to make the deposit. I believe from that point you can then bid on the property. You may get it for $1, up to $1. It can be more expensive, of course, you know, if more people bid and if it's a really good property, if it's a really good shape. I haven't seen the process, but I thought it was very fascinating. Let's take a look. And this one, I found a video that kind of highlights the do's and don'ts, the ups and downs, and I wanted to just jump into it with you guys. Let's take a look at that.
In the late 2010s, towns around Italy started going viral for selling off crumbling properties for €1.
This is a €1 property. We can't walk in because the floorboards need to be redone and also the roof.
The goal? To get foreign investors to buy up the houses, rehab them, and get dwindling population numbers.
So as you could see, the house is a little bit dilapidated, meaning that it's not in good condition. I mean, that can be expected. If you're the program, in a nutshell, it's trying to encourage foreign purchasers or foreign buyers. What's going on in these towns are a lot of the younger generation are moving out. They're going into the bigger cities, so they're moving north, and north in Italy has a lot more economic stature. You have places like Milan, Rome, Rome's kind of in the middle, I would say, that attract a lot of people out of the smaller cities. So this place, I believe, the program's focused in Sardinia, which is like a gigantic island in the south region of Italy. So basically that's drawing a lot of people away from there into the bigger cities. So this program is to draw in investors, foreign buyers with, you know, a very cheap sale of a home potentially, and then you would need to invest some money to renovate it. I think that's one of the stipulations, is that you can buy it, but you have to renovate it and you have to live in it. You don't have to live in it for your primary home, but you can use it as a secondary home. So
I have never done a renovation like this in my life. There have been 4 million moments of frustration, exhaustion, contemplation.
Of course, there's a catch. The €1 purchase is symbolic and just the start of more expenses down the line.
I am making the house of my dream. I'm expecting not to exceed 40,000. That's my...
So this lady, for example, she plans to only invest 40,000 total, but I believe she ended up buying 2 properties and then joining them to make it even bigger. So that's a possibility. I'm really considering this because where I'm living now, property prices are quite expensive. They are coming down. There has been a lot of pressure to lower the property prices, real estate prices. If you're an investor, if you're sitting on some liquid cash and you're looking to invest, this might be an opportunity.
Budget.
I would love it to live here. You got all the view. Oh my God.
So how much does it really cost to buy and renovate a €1 home?
So this is what I'm talking about. They're going to break down the different costs, and then you'll have a better idea of what you're looking at.
Home in Italy. And is it worth it? This is the town of Sambuca di Sicilia. In 2019, it went viral for auctioning off old homes starting at €1.
My name is Meredith Tabone, and I am 44 years old. In June of 2019, I purchased one of the €1 homes. A friend of mine sent me an article, and the article talked about a small village in Sicily that was auctioning.
Okay, Sicily is another city in the south of Italy. I haven't been to Sardinia either, or Sambuca. I think Sambuca is also in Sardinia. So the mayors of those towns are doing these programs, from my understanding.
Off homes starting at €1 bid. I recognize the name of the village, and it was the same village that my great-grandfather came from in 1902 to the United States.
So she has some heritage. I mean, I don't have any freaking family overseas in Italy, that's for damn sure. So, but it does interest me. I'm not going to play the whole video, but I just wanted to give you guys a touch of what you could, with what's out there, the possibility. If you're not aware of it, there are homes for sale. Some people, I believe, let me just,
unfortunately, he was never able.
Yeah, so this lady, I
Rubia plays
believe,
a large role in
she started
encouraging other Americans.
She started like a yoga studio in one of the buildings adjacent to hers, and then the other one she's living in. And I think altogether, I think she spent maybe like $55,000. The drawback is, yes, you do need to live in a medieval town in Italy, which some people might fancy. Personally, I think it might be a little bit of an adjustment with city life, because I do like big cities and stuff like that. So I don't think I would qualify or want to live in a medieval city in Europe. But for those who are a little bit older and you're thinking like, okay, maybe this is a good opportunity to put down some roots somewhere, you can leave it to your family, you know, have a heritage. It could be a good opportunity, and I'm considering it. I have to check to see. I read an article yesterday that Croatia is also thinking about starting this program, and Croatia is a little bit closer to where I'm living now, so that might be a better opportunity for me. But
to buy into Musamelli's housing program.
I'm Alfredo Ramirez. I am from Petaluma, California, Northern California.
Yeah, so there's a lot of Americans taking advantage of this. The media is trying to do a good job of just spreading awareness. I don't have any skin in the game. I'm just curious. I thought maybe you guys would be curious. So I decided to make a video. So please let me know if you guys are really curious. If you're thinking about following through, if you think it's a dumb idea, if you think it's like a waste of money, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I just wanted to get this word out here that there are really affordable homes in Europe. You would just need to spend the renovation cost, and then you can have it as a vacation home. You can set it up as a bread and breakfast, you know, or Airbnb. People who work remotely, this would be a good opportunity. I mean, living overseas also in Southeast Asia is quite attractive, because they do have a lot of nomad lifestyles over there, but you're really far from America, from the US. So, you know, there's some give and take. But this is kind of like set in the center, so you still have the ability to go back to the US, and then you can still travel to Asia and things like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
My best friend, my ride or die, you knew that though. She rockin' gold, yeah. She got a cold heart.